Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today is going to be kind of a behind the scenes of the haunt. So I'll be showing you how I built certain things and giving you a little bit of a walk around of the progress of behind the scenes, so my viewers, you guys, can start to understand the things that I've been doing that you haven't been seeing in my update videos. So the video I did the other day on setting up the Crouchy animatronic that I got from Spirit Halloween, I noticed when I was watching the video and doing the editing when I was done, I noticed that I seemed pretty tired on camera, and sorry about that. It was a very tiring weekend, but now we are back into it. So just wanted to say, I felt bad about that after I did the video and posted it, but now we're back into it. And, I can feel the energy, if you know what I mean. So, to start this video off of, like Papa Emeritus says, are you ready to rock? Yeah, let's rock. Okay, let's get into it. Now that we're all in the mood and we are ready to rock, let's start out in the shed. All right, so in the deep dark shed that's about to not be dark. Ta-da! Okay, so hey, we got some bins up there that need to come down, I think, maybe. This one's got some stuff in it. This is tiki torches that need to come down. And there's some stuff in these bins. Stuff right here that needs to be taken out. There's a couple things up there, like, there it is, jumping spiders right there. But if we go out, well, actually, this is where I've built quite a few things. So, not that, obviously, but like, we got the fog machines here. This whole box is, fluids. We got blood, fog, paint, gloves, sandpaper, green goo. Not sure what that is, but the stuff. And we got more paint over here, and we got waterproofing and red paint there, and there's a can of black paint around here somewhere. Got all the extension cords and all the things that make the haunt happen. Because for those of you that know, there's a whole lot more that goes into it than what you see, when you just look at it. So I don't even know where to start. I guess we can just walk around and I'll just talk about things as we go around. So it's not quite dark enough for the solar lights to be on. So those aren't on, but we do have the red floodlight over here and this light on right here. So that's pretty cool. I mounted all the fence in with rebar stakes, as you can see right here. So that's how I did that part, because if anyone on my channel right now that is watching knows, this fence does not like to go into hard ground very well. It's all plastic and rickety old weird spirit fence, which is, not bashing on the spirit fence, but down here in the Carolinas, our ground is like concrete, so things don't really like to go into it very well. Got stuff up on the house. Not really much to tell about that. But if we go over here, over to the pallet maze, you can see the progress now in the daytime. And actually, there's a bit to talk about over here, and I wanted to tell you guys and show you guys exactly how I'm building this. Because a lot of people, it might just look like, pieces of wood all over the place. And it kind of is. But if we go in, just made this cool door right here with some hinges that could probably hold a car. Anyway, going in here. So everything is screwed together like this with screws that are like that long. They're pretty crazy. And then the roof is just like press board stuff. They are 4x6 sheets You can get those at like Lowe's and Home Depot for I don't know, a fortune. We got ours for free, which is really cool. Another fun fact about this whole pallet maze area is everything that we've done to it so far has been free. And you guys can do this too. You know, we're not special. All of the pallets we got for free. We just found businesses and stuff that were just getting rid of them and found good deals. Sorry about the airplane. All right, now that the airfare is gone. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Yeah, so if you can find like old business, or not old, just a business somewhere, like a warehouse building or something like that, there will usually be a bunch of pallets that they don't need anymore or are willing to get rid of. Sometimes you'll have to find the free ones, which we did. Just found, you know, stacks of them and, you know, just do that kind of thing. And then the other cool thing is you can find all different types, sizes, shapes, colors, everything in between, and then just stick them together. So what I've done is I've cut them like this. So this is a pallet here, and then this is a top pallet. You can see how I get them to stick together. And because most of them are all built with 2x4 frames, they just slide right into each other. So that locks them in really good. And then you just throw some screws in here, and it's a super easy, super cheap, really strong, surprisingly, wall. And this piece right here, the more 90-degree angles you put in here, the stronger it's going to be. So if you can see how long this wall is right here, it comes from over here all the way to here, and then it's about, you know, 6.5, 7 feet tall. They're kind of wobbly. But the way we're going to fix that is this whole area is going to be roofed from here all the way across. So we're going to bring these walls up and then roof them all. So that'll all be fixed. And this will all be roofed, this whole area here, and then we put black plastic on top of the press board, because press board does not like to get wet. It blows up and then falls apart because it sucks in all the moisture and stuff. So if you're going to use press board, make sure to put a plastic on top. This is like super duper thick black plastic, so that is going to work pretty well. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to do a quick video on showing you how easy this is to do. There's like nothing to it. You can, as long as you have a drill and some screws and some way to get the pallets, like we have a truck, you could have a trailer, anything like that, you can do it. It's pretty simple. I've watched a bunch of videos of people doing stuff like this in the past. And, you know, you can build little homes or little houses, little scenes and stuff out of pallets. They're super easy to use. You know, and yes, you might find some that you need to pay for, but you know, it's not that hard to find the ones that are free. So you just got to do a little bit of digging and you should find it. And then over here, I put the roof part on the spider area right here. Did that. This is a piece of wood for a light mount that's going to be shining down right here. This area got braced by this piece because it was super wobbly. And this is a scare zone right here. So I'll show you where that is. Right next to the spider area, which is right here. There's a scare zone, so a live actor can be right there. And then the other live actor spot, which I think I showed you a little bit in a previous video, is right in here, right where the ladder is. So you come down here, and as you're coming this way, there can be an actor right here, either, you know, coming through the pallet or poking out over here. So anyway, that's about it. And then this is 20 more pallets right here that we will use to hopefully finish this whole pallet maze. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the quick video. Wasn't a whole lot, just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to do this. You just have some brains and some know-how and the correct tools, and you just throw it together for free, basically. I mean, the only thing we had to pay for is the stuff to put inside the pallet maze, so all the decorations and stuff like that. But if you have all that stuff accessible or stuff you've bought in the future, go ahead and do that. So, don't want to waste any more of your evening. Have a wonderful rest of your night. See you next time. Happy haunting. And, have fun for Halloween. Go build something. It's very fun. See you next time.